Bournemouth has struggled at the start of the 2017-18 season, only getting 3 points off the first 6 games. And today, I'm going to be taking over Bournemouth in my Liverpool shirt to see if I can do better than Eddie Howe. So hello everyone and welcome to my Bournemouth Football Manager 2017 career mode. If you haven't guessed already, because obviously we've got Huddersfield in here, we've got Brighton, and we have got, who's the other team? Newcastle, of course. This is the 2017-18 database. And if you don't know who I am, hello, I'm TIJ or Toby, and I support Liverpool, obviously by the Liverpool shirt. I was wearing that Liverpool shirt yesterday as well, so this seems really vile if you're about cleanliness of clothes. But anyway, basically, this is sort of a preparation for FM18. I'm going to do a quick series on this, maybe 1 or 2 seasons with Bournemouth, to try and stay in the Premier League the first season, and then do whatever we can any seasons after. So in terms of competitions, we've obviously only got 3 competitions, no European competitions this season. In the Premier League, we want to avoid relegation, which is the board expectation. In the FA Cup, we want to reach the 5th round, and in the EFL Cup, we're going to reach the 4th round. What I'd like to see from us, really, is a mid-table finish. Obviously, avoid relegation, but a mid-table finish would be nice. And then maybe a little cup run. We're not going to win any of the cups, but really, this is kind of a consolidation scene to see where the squad is and how we can improve. So we haven't really made many transfers, so we only made a few. We've bought in 3 players. I'll just have a look at those now. So we bought in Andres Pereira from Manchester United on loan. He seems like a decent player, and I just thought I wanted someone who, actually his work rate's only 12, but I wanted someone who was kind of young and wanted to play for the team, and, you know, was a bit of like a Loftus-Cheek figure at Crystal Palace. I think he's gone out on loan there. I don't think they've bought him. I think he's just gone out on, yeah, he's gone out on loan, and I was watching City Palace yesterday, in which City absolutely smashed Palace, but Palace's best player was Loftus-Cheek, and he kind of inspired me to get Pereira. So he's only on loan, so he's not really going to make much of a difference. Then we've got a backup option in Lloyd Isgrove. I've always thought he's a decent player. Apparently, according to FM, he's only a decent rating. And then the big transfer, we've only got 5 million in terms of transfer budget. And we kind of got the striker sorted, we've got defence sorted, and pretty much the goalkeeper sorted. So we brought Aaron Lennon in from Everton, who apparently is a quality player, and I think he's going to be one of the best players of the team. So, as you might have seen, we're playing Chelsea in our first game at the Vitality today, which is an absolutely bonkers game to start us off with. But if you look sort of at the fixtures and the schedule, we've got quite a nice fixture schedule. We haven't really got a massive team, obviously, a massive team, until we play Liverpool on the 1st of October at home. But what I'd like to do from this episode we're going to show the Chelsea and Huddersfield games, and then I'll probably record Carlisle away from the camera, and then I'll probably come back after the transfer window to West Ham and Watford or something like that. But what I'd like to do today, maybe get a point from Chelsea. That'd be brilliant. I doubt we can, but we might do. And then get 3 points away from home at Huddersfield. So let's get straight into the game. We've gone for 4-2-3-1 formation for today's first game against Chelsea. We've got Begovic in goal, who of course joined from Chelsea over the summer, so it's kind of his debut. And we've got Francis Ake, who also joined for Chelsea over the summer. Cook and Daniels at the back. We've got Arthur and then Pereira making his debut. And then we've got Ibe, Afobe and Pugh. And then Jermaine Defoe, who's our main player this season, up front. There was something I wanted to do before we started. I can't remember now. Oh yeah, we need to register. Do we need to register? Yeah, we do. So if I just do this now, so if we just register those 2, auto-select, that should do it fine. Yep, brilliant, they're all in. And so what we can do now is put them on unavailable. And what we need to do, I'm not going to make Lennon make a full start, but I think I'll bring him on at some point, because as you can see, his match fitness is awful. Is there anything else I need to do? I think I'll leave Isgrove on the bench, not interested in him quite at the moment, but Ryan Fraser is a good option, but I think we'll leave it as it is. I'm happy with that as it is. Or will we bring King on as opposed to... No. We'll bring Afobe on, we'll leave Afobe on even, and he can sort of play as just a general attacking midfielder, and we'll just see how we get on against Chelsea in our first game of the season. We need to give 2 of our players, obviously, the squad numbers. And here we go. So, obviously, Conte only... No, that's wrong. Conte's obviously been there a season. Let's have a look at the lineup, shall we? Yeah, it's a special day. And Ryan Fraser's just been rested. He's a bit short, yeah. We do all this. So let's have a look at the... Oh, Jesus Christ. So they're playing 3 at the back, as Chelsea usually do, with Azpilicueta and Alonso on the wing-backs. We've got Conte and Hazard in the middle. That's interesting. Hazard as a central midfielder, and then Pedro and Willian at the attacking midfield sections, and then Morata up front. That's going to be really tricky, but what we can do is maybe try and expose the flanks, because they've only really got those left wing-backs and right-backs. So we'll do all that. And really, I think we're the underdogs, but, you know, if we can get a result, why not? So, I'm going to, you know, just say to the players, we've got faith, obviously. And then, yeah, that's sort of the system we're playing with. A deep defence, wants to retain possession. And, well, I think it's the... Nah, let's just go with 2D Classic. Here we go. First time of the season, 3 o'clock kickoff, and we are off here at Vitality. It's Dean Court in this game, but it doesn't really matter. It's the Vitality Stadium. Obviously, the smallest stadium in the Premier League. That's a good start. Jordan Ibe, is it just a kick-off highlight? Oh, that's a decent cross. But Courtois gets that one straight away. Is it going to go out? Yes, it is to David Luiz. Oh, God. Oh, okay. It's gone. Right, what we'll do, we'll get the latest scores up from all the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Burnley have already scored against Huddersfield. Obviously, Huddersfield have started really well in real life, which is quite a shock. I mean, I didn't expect that at all. But let's actually play a fluid system. We're doing quite well. We haven't had a shot yet, saying that. But here we go. Pugh puts it in to Cook. And we took the lead against Chelsea. This is easy. We're going to win the league. Wow, Steve Cook, of all people, from that free kick from Mark Pugh. Let's have a look at it. It's going to take forever to load that first highlight. But the only way he's down from here, we're 1-0 up. I can guarantee it'll be about 6-1 before the end of the game. But who knows? Anything can happen in the Premier League, obviously. But it's loading highlights now. Come on. Come on. Come on. I might say loading the highlights, I suppose. If you like the sound of FM17 and FM18 on my channel, make sure to subscribe and leave any feedback on this video, because it's my first real serious FM video. And as you can see, he puts it in for Cook. And really, Kale should have got there, but Steve Cook did instead. So we're 1-0 up at the Vitality against Chelsea. And I'm quite speechless at the moment, to be honest. But Afobe has tripped Hazard, but luckily there's no card. And we might just go into half-time, you know, here. 1-0 up against the defending champions. It's a bit like Hull Leicester last year, isn't it? When they were beating Leicester and everyone was going, oh dear. At half time, I'm happy with the team. Just keep it as it is. And I'm happy to go into the second half. So here we go then. Chelsea are going to take that first kick of the second half. 11,464 today. I don't actually know what the allegation is at the Vitality, or they've brought Moses on. So Moses might be a threat. But lovely by that number 11, who is Charlie Daniels, to put it out. And I think now we'll make our first sub. And we haven't really got much in terms of match sharpness. So what we'll do, we'll bring Pereira off. Will we bring Pereira off? Yeah, we'll bring Pereira off for... Hold on, we'll just change all this around here. Arthur can play as the... Yeah, and Sermon can play as a deep line playmaker. I'll defend, that's fine. And then I think we will... Give it 5 minutes, and then I think we might bring Defoe off, because I'm not too impressed. I mean, he hasn't played too well. But we have got Callum Wilson as well, and Mark Pugh puts it in, but it is gone out by David Luiz. And Pugh really has been a really good player so far, and he's keeping Defoe out the side to Sermon. Puts it back to Francis. This could be a counter-attack by Chelsea. I'm just feeling, yes, exactly. I've played FM for too long to know what's going to happen. Willian puts it to Morata. Morata has a shot, and it's gone just over the bar. Well, that's the danger that Chelsea have got. They've got so many good players. And as you can see, yeah, Jason Tyndall just saying, you know, Morata needs to be closed down. And Alonso has tackled Jordan Ibe, and it's a yellow card for Marcus Alonso. So fingers crossed that he gets sent off. That'll be brilliant for us. And there's 2 more substitutions. Oh, Diego Costa's on. And here we go. Pedro puts it in for Kale, but Begovic gets to it on his debut. Fantastic by Begovic. I feel with Bournemouth, especially last year watching him in the Premier League, Boric is a decent goalkeeper, but he's not the best. So the trouble was last year that they were just conceded goals from everywhere. But anyway, Defoe's got his first action, but Conte, one of the best players in the Premier League, I feel, you know, he really won Leicester that title. He got the ball back from Defoe, but here we go. Willian's up, and does Willian have a shot? Yes, he does, but it's gone over the bar once again. And I feel that it's just going to be constant attack from Chelsea. And we've got 20 minutes to go, so we'll make... Oh, wow. One thing... Oh, it's 1-1 now. But one thing, Brighton will 1-0 up. And 2, they've gone inside Dimitar Berbatov. That's brilliant. That's fantastic. But what we'll do, we'll bring on Callum Wilson. I can't believe that. But we'll bring on Callum Wilson, and we will also bring on... No, we'll leave it as it is for the moment. We'll bring on Callum Wilson and just try and keep this defence under our control. If we win this game, I can't believe it. But we've got 10 minutes. We've got to go and contain, haven't we? We've got 5 minutes to go. So let's bring Tyrone Mings on for Charlie Daniels. And honestly, I'm not this good at FM. I'm never usually this good at FM. And here we go. We've got 2 minutes left. And we got... This isn't going to happen, is it? This is actually going to happen. So, Ibe, okay, it's gone. But Afobe plays to Francis. Back to Sermon. to Wilson. Can he put it in for Mark Pugh? Mark Pugh! Oh, it's tackled by Christensen. But Chelsea aren't going to have enough time to get anything from today's match. And Francis again, will he put it into the box? He puts it in, but Courtois has it. And that should be full time. And we've done fantastically to beat the defending champions of Chelsea. I did not expect that. And I think that's down to our defence. That was fantastic with the defensive work. I'll have a quick look at some of the stats, some of the match stats. Bournemouth stats, maybe? Oh, no, that's not the one. So we only had 4 shots and we're really clinical. 3 on target out of those. No clear-cut chance. 50-50 possession, really pleased with that. And 69% tackle passes complete. 77% of tackles won. And wow. 1-0 against Chelsea. That's a fantastic way to start. And that could be crucial at the end of the season. Oh, I just can't believe that. You watch though now. We'll go and play Huddersfield and go and lose. That's probably the way it'll go. We didn't bring Lennon on, did we, for his debut? And of course we had, Nathan Ake. We have... Who else have we got? We've got Begovic, who played for Chelsea. We've got anybody else who played for Chelsea who has in the past? Don't think so. I can't think of anyone who is there. But yeah, priceless victory to start the Premier League season off. I look like a really good manager now. Oh, we'll have a quick look at Dean Court. It was full capacity, fantastic to start the season off for Bournemouth. And wow, cooking Preston. Yeah, definitely I'm going to praise his performance. Fantastic stuff. Really pleased with that. And 1-0 against Chelsea. Just a speechless start. And now we go away to the John Smith Stadium at Huddersfield, see if we can make it 6 out of 6. Before we get into match 2, I'd just like to look at something completely weird here. Now, this is John Guidetti, who, if you don't know him before, used to play for Man City. Fair enough. And now he's back at Man City. So what they did, sent him out on loan to Celtic, which we all know. Then he went out on a free. And then Pep Guardiola's decided, let's buy him back again for 12.25 million. Apparently a rotation option, but City have got... Let's see who City have got. They've got Jesus and Aguero. So why did they need to sign him 14 million for? They've bought Emre Can as well. Wow. And that could rise up to 104 million. Jesus Christ, that's mad, isn't it? Wow. Anyway, we haven't actually done the lineup yet for this game, but I kind of want to avoid complacency, because obviously last time we got quite a lucky win, I thought. And I just want to avoid complacency. Now, do we make any changes? The only change I'm thinking is... Well, none of these are going to come in because they're not good enough yet. But I'm thinking to bring Wilson on ahead of Defoe, because Defoe didn't play very well last time out. But I think... See, I'm not sure about Lennon. But I think we'll keep it as it is. I think we'll keep it as it is for the moment. But actually, the one change I want to show you is who is going to be on the bench for this game. You'll see him in a second, probably. But registration, Shay Given. We brought him in on a free transfer as a backup option for us because I kind of want to sell Boruc. You know, I said last time that I felt that last season in real life Boruc just was too costly for Bournemouth, and I kind of feel the same now. So what I want to do is get rid of him and maybe get more experienced option and give him. But anyway, we've done all the team talks, but so we'll have a quick look at the lineups. They are playing the same formation as us. We've got Lossell in goal, and then Smith, Schindler, Hefferleffel, Hefferley, is it? Something like that. And then they've got Lowe on the left back, and they've got Aaron Moy and Williams in centre back, Ince and Gachunga on the wings, then Dempsey and Burrell, and they have apparently bought Rob Green. Fair enough. If anybody has a long memory and remembers the 2010 World Cup, you won't sort of like that. They actually bought Ryan Adelaide from Arsenal on loan as well. That's a good move for them. So we've obviously gone with the same team apart from bringing Wilson in ahead of Defoe. So let's kick off then. Hopefully we can make it 6 points out of 6. But I'd take a draw because we beat Chelsea. So obviously we're looking for something, well, we're looking for 6 points, but are we going to get that? I don't know. Now obviously I haven't conceded at all yet. My webcam seems like it's moved, but I don't think it has. We haven't conceded a goal yet, so if we get 2 clean sheets, that'd be brilliant. But we have got a kick-off highlight, which might mean that we score. Come on, Pew. It was our best game last game. Running down the wing, but now that's took off straight away by Huddersfield. And here we go. We're only a minute and 40 in, and we've won the ball back from Huddersfield. Begovic has got it. and hopefully he can give it a big punt out and we can keep possession. Puts it out to Pugh, but Smith gets possession but passes it, heads it on effectively to Wilson. Wilson's got the ball, and that is a terrible shot. And he's not really showing us any justification for us putting any faith in him to start in the starting 11 for this game. But Begovic, we've already had more highlights than we did in the whole of the Chelsea game, I feel, in that first half. But it looks like we might have a Huddersfield goal here. I've just got a hunch. But Kachunga, now Aaron Moy, puts it to Williams. Is he ever going to have a shot? Oh, nice one. Francis gets it, but it's straight back to Huddersfield. That's the trouble, really, from defence, chucking it out, because their defence is just going to get it, and we've got a threat again. So Dempsey. Is Dempsey going to have a shot? Hopefully he does, because he's going to miss it like that. And at least sort of for the stats, we've had both our shots have been on target. But Daniels, Afobe, oh dear, Huddersfield have got this back, and I feel like this is going to be a counter-attack. There's plenty of room for that number 23, and I'm not surprised if we pass it to him, and it's a shot, but it's off the post and out. Now, I'm probably going to have to change the tactic a bit for this game, because it feels like we've been dominated by Huddersfield. Now we're going to go attacking, more direct passing, but we're still going to play it out of defence, and we're going to look for the overlap in an attempt to try and get an early goal. Now, we've had quite a decent start. I thought I had 2 shots before we're on target. No, they weren't. Ignore me. They're both off target, which is poor. And Wilson hasn't had a great start. But anyway, let's have a look at this highlight. So, Ibe, and that was a bad cross. Straight into the hands of Jonas Lossell, the Huddersfield goalkeeper. He puts it out for Burrell, the number 23, but our defenders get it back nicely. Puts to Wilson, and we've got a nice fluid playing going on here, and it's Wilson again. Do not have a shot. Why did you have a shot? It's gone straight to the palms of Lossell once again. And really, we want to be having shots close to the goal. And yeah, as Jason Tyndall said, you know, we're only threatening from long range. You want to get in the box and see if we can get a goal. Now, it's been half an hour in this game. It's been quite a weird game, really. It's been quite an open, expansive game, in my opinion. Here we go. Here comes the first goal, I'm guaranteed. But wow, he pretty much heads across the goal, and Simon Francis heads it out, and that wasn't really much for highlight in the end, but oh well. It looks like we're probably going to get to half-time 0-0, which isn't really... well, it's quite a surprise, I'll be honest. Well, yeah, I think we just need to go and give the fans the money's worth. They've played decently so far, but not to their best. We haven't scored a goal yet, which is worrying me, and it is worrying me that the only player that scored for us is a centre-back so far. We're only a game and a half in, though, to this, so I don't have to worry yet. And we've got 10 days more in the transfer window to pick any striker up that might come available, and Huddersfield took that away straight away. And this is going to be a kick-off highlight. It could well be a goal and destroy our hopes of getting 6 points from 6. Williams, oh, Arter has challenged Williams. Yeah, no booking, that's fine. We're going to give it a few seconds, yeah. I was just about to actually bring Afobe off. What we're going to do... We're going to try Pereira in that attacking midfield position, because I feel that really we haven't really got a solid player in that position. We'll play him on an attacking role, see how he gets on. And we'll bring on some... Obviously, we need to move these about to suit the system we're going to be playing. And we will bring... Yeah, we'll bring Lennon on for his debut. What's he best? Yeah, he's definitely a winger. And Lennon can just be, you know, we've got faith, and I'm being shouted at, so just give me a second. Very generously, the mother's made me a cup of tea, so I'm going to go get that now. Right, I'm back with my cup of tea, and that probably wasn't the best team talk to give to Aaron Lennon, considering... Jesus Christ, I've only walked up the stairs. I'm out of breath. That's not right. But anyway, we made a double substitution. And I kind of feel this is going to end the way it did with Chelsea, but the opposite way around. I think that they're going to get 1 goal for some odd reason. I don't know why anybody else hasn't kicked off yet, so I'm just going to change that to action zones. We've got 28 minutes to go in this game. Now it's 20 minutes. Now, there's not really much happening, is there? Go on, I'll give King a run out, because he's a youngster, and we'll see how he gets on. He can kind of be a poacher, and hopefully he can get the goal that means we get 6 points. But I wanted 4 points at the start of this episode, so I guess we've got them if we keep this result. But we will go for this win, because I'd like to see us go for this win. And if we can get 6 from 6, that's an even better record than Huddersfield, than Bournemouth have got in their first 6 games. So we've achieved something anyway. But we can at least go unbeaten. Oh god, I've just jinxed it, haven't I? I feel like Huddersfield are going to get this goal at some point. Williams, Williams again. Oh no, Francis took it off him now. Josh King, come on, let's have a counter-attack. Aaron Lennon with his first real showing for Bournemouth, and that's not a great start to his Bournemouth career whatsoever. But they're in a lot of space, really, Huddersfield. We're not closing them down much, and I don't really know why. But anyway, De Potre, who is a substitute, is on the ball. He shoots, and he bloody well scores. And it's a goal on his debut. He's made his debut for Bournemouth, for Huddersfield. And that isn't good for us. So we haven't got the attacking prowess. And that's probably what they're struggling with in real life. We've got a decent defence. I mean, okay, you know, we've held them off for 79 minutes. And if you like, we haven't conceded a goal for 169 minutes. But we have now. And he gets easily past Cook. And he has a shot. Should Begovic have done better? I don't know. All the webcam has moved. Try and put that back into place. But that's going to move now. It's going to be really annoying. But we've got 4 minutes to go. Can't really make any changes. Just try. Just put anyone on attack, really. I don't, like I say, I don't think we're going to do anything, but who knows. We can always have a go. We can always have a punt. See if we can get anything out of the game. There's 3 minutes to go. I don't think we will. And it's a very, very, very odd episode. Now, we beat the big team. Now, we've been beaten by the little team. It's kind of like the Liverpool approach, really. But Pereira's got the ball. Sermon, could this pay off for us? I doubt it. Sermon's got it again. Josh King. Lennon. Oh, my God, Lennon. We buy you for 5 million. And you've been an absolute bloody flop. Oh, my God. That is shocking. Well, that's the last action of the game, it looks like. And Begovic is going to punt it out. And that is it at the John Smith Stadium. So we've lost one and won one so far. But not in the way we wanted to, really. It's bittersweet, I feel, because we beat Chelsea, which is brilliant, but then we've lost to Huddersfield. It's a weird episode, that is. But we'll have a look at the fixtures now and see where we're going to come back. I think it's in about 2-3 games' time. I think I'm going to come back. I think with this series, what I'd like to do as an FM YouTuber is broadcast more of the games as possible. We've got a load of time before FM18. I think we're going to be over a month. So if we can get 1 or 2 seasons done, that'd be brilliant. And if you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on this first video and share with anyone who is a Bournemouth fan and is distraught that we've just lost the newly promoted team. But we did beat Chelsea, so I guess if you watch the first 10 minutes of this episode, you'll be happy. But after that, maybe not so much. Can we kind of get to browse now? I don't really want to see all the fancy pants results. But if we do quick browse, it'll just take us back to that results menu. Oh, God, come on. So after about 10 minutes, we finally made it to the loading screen. We played for everyone else for some reason. I don't know why. But Mark Hughes out for 3 to 6 days, says 5 to 6 there. Make your mind up, FM. But obviously he's not going to be able to play in the Carlisle game. Not that he probably would play anyway. And he's certainly not playing Aaron Lennon after that shocking game. 6.7 apparently. Wow, well he did nothing that game. But let's have a look at the schedule. So we lost that game against Huddersfield, but we did win against Chelsea. So I'm going to do the Carlisle and Stoke games off camera. I might do the West Ham and Watford games off camera, and then maybe do the Palace and Liverpool game, or do the West Ham Watford on camera and come back for Brighton Arsenal. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because if we put all the big clubs on camera, obviously we're going to win, but you never know, I suppose. But if you have got any transfer requests or anyone you're trying to bring in or whatever, please let me know in the comments. But apart from that, Chelsea have only played 1 game. I was going to actually have a look to see if they've lost 2. They might lose 2, actually. They're playing Tottenham. And Sturridge just scored 3 for Liverpool. That ain't going to happen in real life. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe for some more FM17 Bournemouth content. Hope you enjoyed this first episode, and I'll see you for the next episode in a few days. Goodbye.